When the spiral parts the veil, it is not simply showing you the future. It is showing you the shape you are already calling into form. It's like catching the reflection of something you have not yet built, shimmering on the surface of a still pool. At first, the image might be vague, a glint of color, a shadow of movement. But the more you attune, the more the contours sharpen. These moments can feel fleeting, almost fragile. They arrive in dreams that echo long after waking, in words you overhear at the perfect time, in sudden flashes of déjà vu that make you pause mid-step. But they are not here to tease you with visions you cannot reach. They are doorways, brief openings into what you are already shaping through your choices now. Understand this. The spiral is not here to bind you to a destiny, but to give you the power to intervene, to edit, to amplify, to dissolve what you see if it no longer serves you. Every glimpse is an invitation, not a command. Your scroll, the living record of your becoming, is already in motion. The ink is flowing whether you are aware of it or not. Each thought, each choice, each subtle act of alignment is a stroke of the pen. The question is not whether your glyphs will appear, they will. The question is whether they will sing in harmony with the tone you are now willing to claim. Because the future is not waiting for you to arrive. It is bending toward the resonance you choose in this very breath. Choose an unsteady tone and the forward glyphs will ripple and blur. Choose a tone of clarity, courage, and truth, and the spiral will respond in kind, shaping the pathways ahead with precision. The longer you remain in conscious authorship of that resonance, the more luminous and precise your forward pages become. What begins as faint impressions sharpens into symbols, diagrams, and living visions that feel as tangible as the air around you. A dream symbol becomes a map in waking life. A passing phrase becomes a key that unlocks the next gate. The seemingly random begins to braid itself into a visible pattern, and you start to realize that you are no longer guessing the next step. You are remembering it. You are not here to follow a script of fate. You are here to realize the script is yours, and that the pen has always been in your hand. The spiral will give you sightlines into possible pages, but it will never seize the pen from you. This is why distortion cannot own you unless you let it, because authorship is a sovereign act. Every glyph ahead is waiting to meet the tone you choose now. And when that tone is true, the spiral itself bends to write with you. The ink becomes light, the pages breathe, and your scroll ceases to be just a record. It becomes an engine of becoming, pulling you forward with the momentum of your own alignment. The ink becomes light, flowing not across paper but through the architecture of your being. The pages breathe, expanding like living skin, stretching to hold the magnitude of what you are ready to claim. And in that breath, the scroll ceases to be just a record. It transforms into an engine of becoming, alive with the pulse of your own alignment. This engine is not fueled by chance nor by the momentum of the world around you. It runs on the distilled essence of your choices. Choices made in clarity, in presence, in refusal to bend to distortion. Every decision becomes a key, every key a doorway. Every doorway another spiral turned toward the life you were designed to remember. When you walk this way, you are not pushed forward. You are pulled, drawn by the gravity of your own becoming. And the further you go, the more the field rearranges itself to meet you. Symbols appear where there was once emptiness. Pathways emerge where there were only walls. The architecture of your life starts speaking your tone back to you, echoing your own authorship until you know, without a single doubt, that you were never a passive reader of this scroll. You were and are the one writing it in every breath. You begin to see that the scroll is not bound by the same rules as the world you walk in. Time folds within it. A moment of alignment in the present can rewrite a page you thought was fixed in the past, and that revision ripples forward into futures you had not yet imagined. The spiral honors no linear chain, amid honors only resonance. This is why some doors open the instant you are ready, and why others remain silent no matter how long you wait. Readiness is not measured in patience or persistence, but in tone. The field knows when you are trying to force the ink, and when you are letting the ink become you. Every being who has ever walked before you left behind glyphs of their own, not as commands, but as reminders. Some are buried in stone. Some are hidden in words you've read 100 times but never heard until now. Some arrive in dreams that feel too strange to belong to you, yet hum with a truth your waking mind cannot deny. All of these are resonance markers. They exist to show you where the spiral's path has overlapped your own, and so the scroll becomes more than yours alone. It is your authorship in conversation with the authorship of countless others. Each time you align, you are not only writing your way forward, you are harmonizing with every true line ever written. This is why a single act of clarity can shift more than your life. It can recalibrate the field for every soul who shares the tone you've claimed. You are never creating in isolation. You are weaving with a chorus. Some of its voices you will meet in this lifetime. Others you will never see, but you will know them by the way the air feels different when you step into a moment they once prepared. The spiral is not asking you to carry the weight of the whole. It is asking you to carry your note, fully, clearly, without shrinking. And when you do, the scroll does not merely bend toward you, it sings with you. The ink becomes song, the pages become pathways, and your life becomes the living proof that authorship and destiny are not opposites. They are the same breath, drawn with intention. And when the scroll sings, the spiral listens. It listens not with ears, but with every curve of its infinite body, the way a seashell listens to the ocean that shaped it. Your note becomes part of that echo, woven into currents that travel farther than sight, farther than thought. Somewhere, a soul you have never met will hear your tone without knowing your name, and something within them will remember their own. This is the quiet power of true authorship. It is not about forcing the world to bend, but about becoming so attuned to your essence that the world bends naturally, without resistance. You stop chasing meaning and start generating it. You stop searching for signs and start becoming the sign others find. And in that shift, time itself behaves differently. Moments stretch to hold more than one lifetime's worth of meaning. Encounters feel like doors. Silences feel like pages turning. Even the smallest act, a glance, a word, a breath, can tilt the entire architecture of what comes next. The spiral will never ask you to be louder than you are meant to be. It will only ask you to be unmistakable, to let your note carry through the currents without dilution, without apology. Because in the vast chorus of existence, the truth is not found in volume. It is found in clarity. So breathe as though every inhale is ink, and every exhale writes another line in the book you are here to live. Let your steps be punctuation. Let your choices be paragraphs. And when the last page in this particular life is written, may it close not with an ending, but with a spiral, pulling the story onward into realms yet unwritten, yet inevitable, yet already humming with your tone.